Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Diana with the Paper Pineapple. Today I will be working on week 9 of my Project Life album. And I'm sticking to a kit from Echo Park called Springtime. It is an older kit, so I still had some in my stash, so I figured I would use this since I'm going to be documenting the beginning of March, and it's, you know, more like spring colors. And so I like the bright colors, the springy colors, and so I thought that would go well with my week layout. And I'm going to stick with this main papers and stickers. I'm really behind. I need to catch up, and so like if I have less to pick from, I'm more likely to, not have to have too many decisions on how to embellish. So I'm going to go ahead and use the alphas from this kit, and I'm going to spell out Morro Bay this week. This week we happened to go on a little couples retreat with a group of our friends, so it was really fun. So I'm just trying to get the title of this location onto my picture, and I didn't really want to cover this is Morro Rock, and so I just didn't want to cover the whole thing, so I wanted to make sure that I give it enough space on the right to show where we're at. So just put a little geotag on there, and I call that one good. So now I'm going to move on to my next picture. This picture is a little peekaboo from my pup Milo. He's a Pomeranian. He is so cute, little fur ball. And that's who you're hearing panting in the background because he wants to be next to Mama. So I apologize for the panting. It seems like you can always hear my dogs in the background. I have 3. We have Milo, who's a Pomeranian. We have Lola, who's a Chihuahua. And we have Sophie, who's a Frenchie. And so you put all those 3 together and they just are always playing, barking, making some kind of noise. So I do apologize. Here I'm moving on to a picture of my son. He received a Roars award. And so I'm just going to use Planner Addict stamps from Chic tags. And so she has some cute stamps for planners and stuff. And so I'm just using this one that says love this kit, and I use a little banner punch, and I adhere that to the top, and so I call that one good too. So some of them take less time than others. Others require more time, and since I didn't want to use anything else other than this kit, I was trying to see what card I could put in there. And so I'm just going to use some of these papers and just make my own 3x4 cards. Sometimes I'll do that. If I don't have a kit that I'm working with specifically, I'll just go ahead and just use the same paper so that they all coordinate and everything looks cohesive. So I'm going to be trying to make a card for this picture here, and this is a picture of my sister. Ultrasound. She's announcing to us that she is pregnant, and this is her 3rd baby, so we're super excited for her. So I definitely wanted to document that. So I just went ahead and kind of cut it in the square form, rectangle, odd form rectangle, and I'm using this sticker here, and I'm just cutting half of it off. And I'm just going to document there. Cindy is prego. I would have wrote pregnant, but I didn't have enough space to write it out, so it would have to do. So I was using this pen right here. It was one of these Faber-Castell pens, but this sticker paper is kind of really slippery, and so I didn't notice when I tried to put it in the pocket, it kind of smeared a little bit. So in the Sharpie pen that I had, I need to buy a new set because it's already dried out. So I need to put that on my list. Then I pull out my rolling date stamp, and decide to stamp when she sent this picture out. And try to go over it with my Sharpie because it did smear a little bit. But then I called that card good, and I went ahead and switched those around just because it had hearts, and I didn't want to be I didn't want to have hearts in, you know, the pockets right next to each other. So just try to break it up a little bit. Now I'm ready to do my next pocket, and I'm going to make a 4x6 pocket, and I'm going to put that on the lower right hand side. And these are the group of friends that we went with. We were 3 couples, and we had so much fun. We left, I believe, on a Friday, and we came back, I want to say, yeah, we came back, I think, Saturday, Sunday, can't remember. But it was really fun. We had such a great time. And so I'm just trying to try to embellish this with a little banner right across, and use very simple embellishments. I'm really trying to catch up. I need to make more videos, so I'm hoping to record in these next couple of days, maybe upload 2 Project Life videos per week so I can get caught up. I'm hoping that now that my kiddos started school today, and so I'm hoping that I'll be able to have more time to make more videos. So hopefully I can get caught up. I really need to catch up. Maybe I could sit down and do maybe 3 or 4 weeks at a time, do like a major catch up. That'd be awesome. Okay, so now I'm like going over to another 4x6 card that I'm working on, and this happens to be, I'm documenting this pretty cool experience that I had. So I never win anything. You know how you always, well, Instagram, you know, you'll have people that you follow on Instagram, and sometimes they'll, you know, have these awesome giveaways, and you know, you tag people and you do this and that, or you answer the question or whatever. And I never win. I never win any of those giveaways. But for some reason, I was lucky this day. And, you know, my family were marble lovers, I guess, or, you know, my boys, I have 2 boys, and they love Marvel. So I don't know if you've watched the new show. Well, it's not new anymore, but it was new at the time, WandaVision. And so it's pretty interesting, because the only reason how I found him was because one of our dear friends, his wife, this is her nephew, and he actually draws, and he is so good. He's very talented, and he actually draws and professionally, and he helps make toys for Mattel. So it is pretty awesome. So I went ahead and followed him on Instagram. I found him, and that day that I happened to find him, he was having this giveaway of his own very own print that he, you know, drew. So of course I was like, oh, that's awesome. My boys would love that print. And so like I put in my tags or whatever, and then I got notified that I was one of the giveaway, that I won one of the giveaways. So I was just super stoked, and I just had to journal about that experience. So that was pretty neat. So there's always a first for everything, guys. On this next layout is a picture of my beautiful daughter, and she had her photo shoot in her cheer uniform, and it was a really hard year, having to be quarantined during this whole time. And she did make the cheer team, and it was really challenging, and we were really super proud of her. And so we were super excited to have her, you know, take pictures with her teammates. So they came out really nice. I'm really pleased with them. So then I go back to this bottom picture, and I'm trying to figure out, I need something. I'm going to journal about our little getaway, but I felt like something was missing on the corner, on the right hand corner. So I tried to go ahead and journal about our little getaway, and then I try this. The only other thing that I used to embellish were these little wooden veneers, which I happened to get at Tuesday Morning. They have amazing crafting supplies, and for very, very inexpensive. we used to have 2 Tuesday mornings, and during this whole COVID, our main Tuesday morning shut down. It closed because of COVID, and so I was really disappointed because that was the one that I really enjoyed going to. They always had tons of stuff. And so the one that's closest to me, they hardly have anything. And so I am a little bit bummed out about that. I probably need to research to see what's another Tuesday morning that I can go and drive to. But so I ended up just settling for, I like the little two man and woman holding hands because it was a little couple getaway, and so I put a little heart sticker in between them. So that to symbolize us because it was the three of us couples. So it actually worked out pretty great. So last week's layout, I had like a little pull out journaling. I think maybe there's a picture in some journaling. But sometimes when I don't have enough room with my pictures, I'll go ahead and add a little pull out where I can have hidden journaling or a hidden picture, and it's still incorporated during that week. I'm really trying just to stick to one protector, but I mean, sometimes I have a lot of pictures and I'll do the two, but I want to mainly stick with one sheet because I find it that I don't like to have two albums in my yearly project life. I just want it to be one single album. So I find it that if I did the 2-page layout, my album was really, really fat and chunky, and I didn't like it. So this is my second year doing 1 week per page, and so far it's working out for me. So I'm going to go ahead and stick to this. Maybe next year I will experiment with a different size, maybe doing a 9x12 or maybe doing a different size, a smaller size, and see if I can work with that. So I'm looking for that adventure next year. So we'll see how that goes. So here I just journaled about my little story here and how I won this giveaway, and I did end up reaching out to both of them and letting them know how they're related. It was so funny. He was he was pretty excited to find out that I knew his aunt and his uncle. And he goes, well, I'm so glad that you won. It was so cute. When he sent me my print, he sent in some couple of cool stickers. I forgot to add it to this layout. I probably will end up putting it on, but he had these hand-drawn Michael Jackson stickers, and they came out so awesome. Love, love, love. So anywho, this is my layout for week 9, and I will call this good. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye guys!